Well, the question really is design thriving or is it dying? We have people here who have been the top of the design profession for decades, so we're really interesting to ask them that question and see what they think. Is design thriving or is it dying?
Tough question.
I think the design industry is thriving.
That's a good question. What do you think?
I'll go with vibrant and thriving.
It's thriving.
Well, I have a pulse, so I think it's alive.
There's absolutely no question that it's thriving.
Someone's got to come up with the good ideas, and for that you need creatives, and that's why I don't think design will ever die.
I think that the guys that graduate now are smarter, shrewder, more tech savvy, and I think they've just got so much to offer to our clients.
It's getting worse in some respects. Quality coming out of colleges isn't good enough. The way they're taught isn't good enough. So I think there's just too much drudge.
My problem with the design industry is the narrowness with which people like to define it. Because I think there's a fantastic opportunity for designers to become entrepreneurs in medium-sized businesses. I think there's big agencies, I think there's little agencies, I think the really interesting spaces in the middle where you can do anything you want to do.
What we've seen is a lot of design businesses getting involved in the operational side of businesses, getting kind of into the heart of businesses, which is a very healthy place to be. But there's also different types of design business, and hopefully that will continue for a long time.
I believe that we've moved on. We're not actually in a design business. We've always been in a communication business.
I think that the way that you work and the way that you deliver has changed. The profitability of it might have changed, but I think that the sector is thriving.
So there's something about the design, the creative industries in the UK that means that it really gets kind of the commercial intent of business and delivers at that level.
So where people didn't have an aesthetic or hadn't thought about their brand or what they look like or how they communicate, that's more and more top of mind because people are more and more communicating with each other.
I think people are actually very design savvy now, so I think they respond to it. So if we respond back, that means it's thriving.
I think one of the big challenges for us is how we manage to integrate ourselves into those industries such as marketing, PR and advertising that understand application, public application, that is, much better than we do.
The changes in the world will always keep design fresh, I think.
BIS and the Creative Industries Council just 2 weeks ago said they want to double the size of the creative industries in this country. There is no question about it. It's number 2 to finance at the moment. It will probably be number 1. This is a design nation.
I think it probably needs a bit, I think it needs another beer.
Another beer, yes.
And a bit more debate.